Today, we're going to take you from the Carnival Venezia to the beautiful island of St. Lucia. Today, we're going to be traveling with Kurt's Travel and Tour, which is a fantastic company. I highly recommend them. Here is the amazing Kurt, and our tour guide was the beautiful Jenna. The capital city of St. Lucia is Castries. It has just over 30,000 people, which is tiny for a world capital. If you include the surrounding areas, it rises up to 70,000 people. And St. Lucia's total population is just about 184,000 people total. St. Lucia was ruled by both the French and the British. They kept fighting over the island. It constantly was passed between the two. The city itself has an interesting mix of French and British architecture, which also reflects on its colonial past. The area surrounding Castries is very mountainous and hilly, which provides several fantastic lookout points where you can get amazing bird-eye view of the city from above. One-third of St. Lucia's population actually lives in and around Castries. Our first stop was at the banana plantation, where we learned all about how bananas grow. We were able to taste test some banana ketchup and banana barbecue sauce. And we also had an island beer called the Python. This was a fun stop. There are countless banana plantations where fruit hangs wrapped in bright blue bags. As we continue outside of Castries, we begin to make our way south along the winding, undulated road that runs along the west coast of the small Caribbean island. Our next stop is a small potty break. Finding the bathrooms, we had to pass some of the locals that were doing laundry and washing the kids in the bathtub. And just so you know, if you ever stop here, they do charge $1 US to use the restroom, but that's just for the upkeep of the restroom and the water. They did have a lot of murals on the walls, and there was a big, beautiful church. The locals were willing to answer any questions that we had, and they were very proud of their little town and always had big smiles on their faces. I felt very welcome here. As we say goodbye to the locals, we are going to head on over to the Mud Baths and Sulphur Springs. In the meantime, I'll give you some fun facts about St. Lucia while showing you some awesome island pictures. St. Lucia is just over 238 square miles, 27 miles long, and 14 miles wide. The French took over the island in 1660 after signing a treaty with the original Carib people, and it was first named St. Lucie of Syracuse, which would make it the first island to ever be named after a woman. On February 22nd, 1979, St. Lucia established a sovereignty of its own, gaining independence from Britain. The motto after St. Lucia became free from the British rule was the land, the people, the light. The national anthem of St. Lucia was written by Charles Jesse and is called Sons and Daughters of St. Lucia. St. Lucia has more mountains than most other Caribbean islands and was formed as a result of volcanic activity. Mount Gimi in St. Lucia is the highest mountain, standing over 3,000 feet tall. The Pitons Mountain Range is a St. Lucian landmark and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. St. Lucia is well used for its agriculture, with sugarcane being produced for decades. In 1964, St. Lucia became popular for banana production and less so for sugarcane. St. Lucia attracts around 350,000 tourists per year and has a booming fishing industry which benefits the locals. And we finally made our way to the mud baths at Sulphur Springs. Visitors enter designated areas where they can slather the mud all over their bodies, creating a natural spa-like experience. The mud is warm to the touch thanks to the heat generated by the volcanic activity beneath the surface. It is incredibly soft and smooth, making it easy to spread. As you apply the mud, you can feel the minerals seeping into your pores, providing nourishment and providing a healthy glow. Once you're covered in mud, it's time to let it dry. As the mud hardens on your skin, it works to exfoliate and detoxify, drying out impurities and leaving your skin feeling refreshed and revitalized. After the mud's dry, it's time to rinse off. Many visitors swear by the healing properties of the mud bath. The minerals present in the mud, such as sulfur, magnesium, and calcium, are believed to have numerous benefits for the skin, including improving its texture, enhancing circulation, and reducing inflammation. A visit to the Sulphur Springs is not complete without immersing yourself in the therapeutic embrace of a mud bath. It is an opportunity to connect with the elements and experience the rejuvenating power of nature firsthand. The Caribbean island of St. Lucia is home to some of the most stunning landscapes in the world. Among these, the Pitons reign supreme. These twin volcanic peaks are a World Heritage Site and a popular attraction for tourists. They are a symbol of the island's volcanic origin and a testament to the forces of nature. The two peaks, Gros Piton and Petit Piton, are volcanic plugs, which are dormant. They are situated in separate communities on the island. Although the Pitons are neighbors along the island's coast, they are not identical twins. Gros Piton stands tall at 2,619 feet, while Petit Piton reaches 2,461 feet. They are linked by the Piton-Maitane Ridge. The volcanic complex includes a geothermal field with sulfurous ephemerals and hot springs. Both mountains are an attraction for hikers, although the Gros Piton Peak is more popular since it's an easier climb. The Pitons are thought to be between 200,000 and 300,000 years old during a time period of intense volcanic activity. The term volcano plugs refers to structures formed when magma, or molten rocks, hardens inside a lava dome or vent in a volcano. St. Lucia's most famous landmark is the Pitons, so it's no surprise that Windward and Leeward Brewery have named a beer after them. We have finally made it to the Torrell Waterfall. This waterfall is one of the very few easy access natural marvels in St. Lucia. Torrell is an incredible waterfall that gushes approximately 50 feet over the side of a cliff. The water then cascades into a freshwater pool. The water is chilly, but it was very refreshing since it was very hot there. There are also changing stations once you get out. Bust out a caw.
Everybody, ask everybody to come play. You won't get away.
After the waterfall, we all went back to the vans and we did a shot of the famous rum made by Kurt himself. And let me tell you, that burnt going all the way down for about an hour. I hope you enjoyed my video on St. Lucia with Kurt's Travel and Tours. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. And remember, it's up to you to make it fun and make it yours. We'll see you the next time.